Good morning. We are live from the Water Protection Agency here in Seattle, Washington, and we have breaking news. Currently in America, we waste 1 trillion gallons of water each year, and oftentimes it goes unnoticed. And it could be something as simple as a leaky shower faucet or a running toilet, which may not sound like much initially, but these troubles can quickly add up. Now I'll let Duncan take it away with the bad news.
Thank you for the kind introduction. Unfortunately, water is a limited resource, and a growing worldwide population contributes to a growing global water crisis. Despite much of the planet being covered in water, only 1% of it is usable. The rest is either ocean water or frozen. Water is a limited resource. It is more important than ever to practice water conservation. Did you know that in a typical household or use case, about 50 to 75% of the gray water, which would be sink, bathtubs, or dishwasher water, could be stored in a tank to be reused in the irrigation of non-food crops. Another major reason for excessive water waste is due to low cost availability, as governments usually charge flat fees for nearly unlimited water usage. Now back to you.
Thank you, Duncan, for that segment. And now we're going to get into the first interview with the student.
Hi, so my name's Dylan, and I'm interviewing Dante, a junior. And what are your thoughts on reusing gray water from storage tanks to irrigate non-food crops or non-edible foods?
Well, personally, I think that's pretty bad because gray water is nasty. You shouldn't be using that stuff to irrigate any crops that has to do with like humans or animals or anything like that sort of.
Also, what are your thoughts on the fact that the major reason for excessive water use is due to its low cost availability, as in people can basically get unlimited water for a flat rate, and because of that they just waste it?
Well, it's not the worst thing ever, but I mean, people tend to waste a lot of water, and it's not really, how do I say it? It's not good for us. It just doesn't work.
Alright, so I'm here with Mr. Maldonado on the Water Protection Agency show, and I have a little bit of questions for you, okay, Mr. Maldonado?
Okay.
So, the first question is, what are your thoughts on the amount of water wasted in America?
The amount of water. Definitely, we are wasting a lot of water, not only in America, in every part in the world. Every part in the world. We should do something to limit, the amount of water that...
You're right. So that was my second question. I was gonna ask you, what can we do to start lowering the amount of water? We should, but what can we do to...
That's a good question. What we should do in order to use less water? I don't know. Take a shower only once a week. No, I'm just kidding. Limit the amount of water that we spend. Be more carefully with how do we spend the water. That's right.
That's a good way to put it, Mr. Maldonado. Thank you for visiting us and joining us today. So thank you to Mr. Maldonado and Dante for helping us out with your interviews, guys. That concludes today's show of the Water Protection Agency show. And before we leave off, you guys already got your interesting fact from Dylan. And mine is, did you know that the average faucet releases 2 gallons of water per minute? That's a lot, so make sure you guys keep that to the minimum. And that's it for today's show. See you next time.